Rosati, Stefan, you ready to broadcast?
Yes,
Ready
sir.
to rock and roll, my friend.
Hi, I'm Brant Miller. I do the weather on NBC5.
Time for us to get our first check on the weather with our chief meteorologist, Brant Miller.
Partly sunny tomorrow. Pretty nice day. We'll touch the 40s. Friday into the lower 60s. Saturday, back to winter. This is my son, Joey Miller.
Yes, good memory. I'm Joey Miller. I'm the weather producer. Brant does the weather at night, and we work together every day. You're on in 30 minutes? No pressure.
No pressure. Let's look at the rotation if we can, Joey. What are we seeing here?
Brant came here and Joey was just a kid, and he would bring him in on the weekends. I have watched him grow up, and then to follow his dad's passions too. Like, to hear them talk about weather is like most dads and sons talk about sports. They talk about weather.
And you're about to see just a day in the life of the Millers.
Day in life of the Millers. This is like a reality show.
It's like the Real Housewives, but it's Brant Miller and his son talking weather.
Right there.
They're normal. Well, wait a minute. Are they normal? They're kind of quirky.
All right, great. It's not for me. Hey, Joseph.
Hello.
Hello. You know, we said it was going to rain noon to 6, 6 to 10. There's drizzle on the windshield.
Verified.
Verified.
Tell me if that makes you happier than anything else.
It does. It does. I don't know why. Why?
It's like you wake up just to happiness that it's raining.
You know, and you feel guilty when it rains and you said it wasn't going to rain.
Do you?
I do. I really do. You're not believing me, are you?
No, none of it.
6 o'clock tomorrow morning, showers and thunderstorms. That doesn't look like the end of it. There's another little wave that comes in from the west as this whole pattern sags southwards. Usually I'm up and picking through all the stuff at 8 o'clock in the morning and kicking myself if we were wrong, right?
Yeah, so we wake up first thing in the morning and we're going through the recap of yesterday, the models, what we saw, and kind of what we're thinking next and what's going to happen.
Look at the temperatures here too. The temperatures confirm what we're saying about we stay out of the heat and we have a day-to-day chance of storms into that extended Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
So here's the nightmare. Do we stay wide? I'm going to have to go tight and wide. This is going to make you want to vomit because I'm going to have to pop in, pop out, pop in, pop out.
See, that's the other thing that a lot of people don't realize is that the violent moves, where you see those moves where your head snaps when you're
the Blair Witch effect.
Yeah.
Blair Witch Project, hard to sit through, even more shocking that they made a sequel.
Something missing in that film? Steadicam.
I still can't believe they made a sequel to that.
And and some people forget the fact that we're sitting here. What is this? A 20-inch monitor? People at home, for a few $100s, have a 65-inch TV. What looks like a gentle move here is like throwing them across their living room.
And that can be with your new 4K, 8K television. It's interactive.
The big unveiling. Oh, spatula's here from last year.
We live exactly, let me do the math.
300 feet apart.
No, it's not even that. From person to person, for where we sit in our living rooms, we're probably about 200 feet apart, 250. So I would say, honestly, my wife is a saint for living that close to her in-laws because my parents are crazy. This looks like a truck stop grill. You know what I'm saying? Like you pulled over onto a rest stop.
Come on. Let's let her heat up for a little bit.
And you picked up the roadkill that you found.
How about the fact that the doors were rusted out and I welded those back on? Like
Out of all of the gifts,
they don't quite fit, do they? There we go.
do you like the welder the most?
Welder's a great toy. Ready?
You're right, this thing does have character.
It does. Origin stories.
Most of the pictures that are in there
Yeah.
are of Mom's family.
Yeah. On my wife Lissa's side, we actually met when I was working on the radio in Denver. When I was a kid, I built a pirate radio station, an illegal AM broadcast station in my bedroom. And there was a radio station in Portland that was on the street where you could drive by. And I'd always say to my dad, hey, drive by radio station, look in the window, you know, and you could see the guys on the air. And so I made a tape and I took it to one of 4 stations in town. 3 of them kind of laughed at me, and one said, hey, come back and read news or something. So I came back, and they hired me to do 7 to midnight.
No, what's more fascinating to me is how you asked Mom to marry you.
That's right. I told her that I would call her back on a Sunday night.
No.
And we talked about...
No. The story that she says is that you asked her on a Friday.
Yeah.
She was home back in Chicago when you guys were living in Denver.
Right.
And she said, let me think about it. Then she called you on Sunday to give her her answer.
Yeah.
And your line was?
Can I call you back? Because Dirty Harry's on TV.
Yeah.
And I think that was the first time that Dirty Harry was on free television. There wasn't any pay TV. You know, it was the first time it was on TV.
Don't justify it.
Well, Dirty Harry's Dirty Harry.
How many? Are there 5 Dirty Harrys?
Yeah.
Can you name them all?
Okay, Dirty Harry, Magnum Force, The Enforcer, Sudden Impact. What was the one with Jeff Daniels in it?
No, that's Bloodsport.
Bloodsport. That isn't a Dirty Harry.
A Dirty Harry. Was it the original at least, not Magnum Force or The Enforcer?
It was the original Dirty Harry.
If these don't come out burnt to a crisp, it'll be a miracle. My eyes are completely glazed over.
Don't cry. It's just a sausage. Killer. There could be a culinary future for you.
Napkin? Mm-hmm. If the sauerkraut's not all over your fingers, then it doesn't count.
Mm-hmm. You know, someday we got to fix that squeaky floor, but it's got character.
When you're sneaking out, we live through that.
You can't. It's an alarm.
Exactly.
This is Stinky. This is what I drive to work every day, and we call it Stinky because it had some perfume that was on the seatbelt, and it took us years to get it out of there. And one of the things that happened to me in the neighborhood is there was a TikTok thing, I think it was, where they were cheesing things, where they would throw little pieces of like American cheese onto things.
Every single time I'm gone, somebody puts freaking cheese on my car. This is the second time. I don't understand. Does somebody have something against my car?
Well, someone cheesed this car, and a neighbor pointed it out, and you can still see the outline here of a single slice of cheese that was on the hood. And I didn't attempt to take it off. I thought it was kind of a neat little bit of patina, so I left it there, and finally it's kind of worn its way off. But this thing is, it's gone through winter. It's gone through when we were 20 below zero. It's one of those things that I wonder how long I can keep it going.
But when you fall in love with something, you fall in love with it.
I become emotionally attached to machines. Yeah. There's some sickness there, and I can't throw things away. If it still has some kind of usefulness, I have to keep it. Look at the history that car's had here too. In the garage downstairs, when my foot slipped off the clutch.
And you smashed through the door.
I smashed the door to the NBC garage. And
that was a good one.
That's on my car insurance record now. Yeah,
that was a good one.
That was not a good one.
Remember when we did the brakes, the calipers, and the rotors?
I put the brake hose on the wrong side of the axle. It rubbed. He calls me from downtown. He's driving back on just the emergency brake.
I was in high school. I don't think I was supposed to be downtown.
No, that was wrong.
Yeah.
You know, shouldn't have done that.
Hey, when you need a Euro at 11 o'clock at night, there's only one place to go. Oh, Mr. Greek. I got the Euro at Mr. Greek. Now I want a Euro.
I do too. Little feta cheese on the,
Old tzatziki. Thanks, Hannah. I think it's enough of showing the car.
There's the gym clothes.
Yeah,
If I ever get ambitious and go back and...
Are those my shoes?
No, those are my shoes. I bought those. Those are new gym shoes.
When did you buy gym shoes?
I don't know. When I thought I was, into physical fitness. I'm gonna pound this down while we go. Hopefully not pour it all over myself. I'll wait till you slow down.
$10 says you pour it all over yourself.
Yeah, I know you do. The soft drink that I wore to work. When you hit the stop sign, let me pound this.
I'll have to wait for the woman across the street. This person's going a little fast. And you dripped right on your tie.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did, right there. Hey, at least you called it.
Yep.
Self-awareness is a very
Beautiful thing.
When I was a kid, the option was either go with my mom to the hair salon, which was an amazing experience, or go to work with Dad on the weekends.
And I was doing weekend mornings, so you were up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
4
You were
o'clock in
coming
the
to
morning,
TV
I'd be
station
with
me.
him in the TV station, and he would do a lot of remotes, and we would go out and do stuff, and I really got into it. I liked the side of the production side of it and everything from that standpoint. And I've always been into science, and so I ended up going to Purdue University and graduating with a degree in Earth and Atmospheric Science. And so that's when I got my degree in meteorology. And this was never a plan that we would end up working together. I mean, I went to different stations. I worked, at South Bend, and I went to different places. But I was fortunate enough that we really worked well together.
I can remember many times going on a vacation and being like, gosh, I wonder what the weather's going to be. And Brent and Joey will always say, oh, just give us a call. And sure enough, no matter what time, day or night, you call them. Oh, Joey, pull up the radar. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, you should be fine. It shouldn't be a problem. So that's one of my favorite things. They're like everyone's personal weather casters.
How many times have we been in the grocery store and you get recognized and it isn't, hey, aren't you the guys on TV?
What I find most amazing, honestly, is the fact of how many people you've given out your personal cell phone number to. And I'm talking thousands of people. And not once have any of these people called you out of the blue.
Well, maybe once or twice.
But not like it's some, weird time during the day. But
what I get is I'll be in the checkout line and they see you and they're ringing stuff up and they're going, listen, I got a birthday party outside Sunday at 2. What do you think? And at that point, I pull out my cell phone, I pull up all the computer models, I look at it, and I say, okay.
And you give them way more information than they
want.
Yeah.
When you walk in, you check the garage to see who's working today.
You're assuming they drove.
Yeah. It's elevator number 1. Let's go for it.
Technically, I think this is car number 4. Here. Lobby.
Lobby.
It's so kind.
You got to wave back here to trip it. All right, let's go back and play in the cave.
Dun, 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 dun.
What's happening, fearless leader?
Mr. Parrish, how are you, sir?
Peter, we're here, but we're late.
Good afternoon.
What's happening?
Just doing our weather thing.
Did you think her high-res NAM?
I went with her this evening, high-res NAM through tomorrow.
That's what I was thinking.
Everybody else in the world calls it the HRRR or the High Resolution Rapid Refresh Model.
Yeah.
We just named it the HER.
Yeah. It sounds better. The her sounds better.
Yeah, the HRRR. No, it's the HER. The HER.
Then there's the high-res NAMs, the North American model. There's a high-resolution version of we use the more high-resolution models, which are looking at smaller grid points and have a better look at it, especially with convection. It's
like you're throwing a fishing net.
Yeah.
And the smaller the net, the better the resolution. That's easy, simple.
And so the limitation is that some of these models, the more high resolution they are, they don't go out as far. So we're talking about the day 1 stuff. We can see what's going on, but as we get to day 2, there's a severe threat later in the week. You're battling, trying to figure out how to tell that story. What time are we at? You're on 30 minutes? How much time do you need? Give me 5 minutes. I swear.
I swear, famous last words.
Yeah, we're in the marginal risk. We got to use the graph. Worst case scenario, her doesn't go, or the NAM doesn't go out far enough. If the timing's off, that's one thing, right? But it's showing something coming through, and we can adjust the timing because the high-res NAM is too far out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, the HER is going 84, 85. I'd go 84 tomorrow. with an easterly component to the wind, so cooler at the lakefront. Her isn't showing any rain tomorrow, Joey.
I don't think the 18Z Her, from what I looked at, doesn't bite the end of the run well. And I think the high-res NAM and the Euro have some agreement there.
I don't like the fact that the Her and the high-res NAM don't agree at all. This is where we get the thrill of having no prep time, right?
No pressure.
No pressure. 84, 90, 94. All right, Joey, tell me when you, can I run through a max 2 yet?
Are you dreaming?
Yeah, I am dreaming. It's only 4:08. I'm early.
What does it look like when they bump heads? What's the worst you've ever seen?
Oh, there's been a little bit of yelling.
Yeah?
But it's all good-natured yelling because, again, the passion is there to get the forecast correctly. That's what, more than anything else, when they're kind of bumping heads a little bit, it's because they're familiar with one another, they're familiar with the process of forecasting the weather, and most importantly, they want to get forecast accurate, and by and large, that means keeping people safe more than anything else.
One of the things, Jim Tillman, who did weather here for years on NBC, I told him what we did, and he goes, man, enjoy every second of that. You know, it's a very special thing. And you think of a lot of family businesses where the kids don't want to continue in the business. It's a special thing. I'm going to tear up and say, maybe I'll hug you.
Stop. Don't.
Okay,
No, because
sure.
you'll lick me.
Maybe. I go in to illegally boost my mic volume. It's the engineer in me.
Right now at 5, a family pleads for answers 3 weeks after a Chicago woman disappears from the Bahamas. But they want authorities here to do about it.
And what investigators found about former Mayor Lori Lightfoot's effort to recruit campaign volunteers from Chicago public schools.
And tonight I look at a new approach to emergency response in Evanston. Who may be answering the call? The NBC5 News at 5 starts now.
What a beautiful day. This morning was rather ugly. We had that little upper disturbance and the cloud. It was. You wanted to sleep in? Well, fortunately, we were awake now. This is a good time. Let's give you an idea of what's going on. You can see a little bit of cloud cover over the buildings. The wind's northeast off Lake Michigan. It's 80 at O'Hare. But a different story right at the lakefront. It's cooler at the lakefront. The water temperature at the shoreline now is 70 degrees. It's almost bath water. Now, where are showers and thunderstorms popping up? We looked at this last night at 10 o'clock. It looked like the focus would be south, and that's been the story down near Kankakee County. Northeast winds continue off Lake Michigan. A quick look at what to expect as we get to the weekend. That all-important forecast. Friday looks dry, but look what is coming toward us as we get to Saturday. Storm Prediction Center has Chicago in the marginal severe risk. We'll talk more about that in the second half of the weekend coming up. Allison, back to you. Severe weather is, you have to have a sense of empathy for the people that are out there in it. You know, one of the most bizarre things are days when you're off or you're out of town and there's severe weather and you're actually in it.
Yeah.
And you realize how scary it really is. You know, we're on this side of it, and you really have to have respect for the mom that's got her kids and the dog down in the basement. And they're wondering what the heck is going on, and the sky's dark, and it turned green, and the wind's picking up, and you know, it's not exciting at all. It's scary stuff. It's deadly scary stuff. We call it flip, float, follow, and that's something we'll show you here. It's a mantra. Just remember that. We had a young lady that we talked to about a year ago that listened to that. She was in the surf off the Carolinas, and it saved her life.
Wow.
11 below zero. That's the air temperature. That's not wind chill. Wind chill numbers, outrageous stuff. Stay safe, and our storm team's here to protect you. And you're there to help people get through it.
And you're connecting with someone in probably one of the scariest moments of their day or possibly their life, depending on what they're involved in. And now we have the EAS warnings that go off on your phone, but you got to know where to go. Once you see that go off and you're hearing, I'm in a tornado warning, well, what does that mean for you? You know, that's what's frightening. So for us, I think like severe weather doesn't just start when it happens. Like when there's the warning. For us, it's days before. You know, there's almost this anxiety of, okay, I know this is out there, this is gonna happen. I'm watching how this is evolving, and you're trying to get the message out before, because we have this quasi crystal ball. We can see into the future. It's very rare for us to be in a situation.
We don't get blindsided by severe weather.
Because we can see the mechanics of what's starting to evolve, and you can go, okay, there's a chance for severe weather here. Let's see what happens. And you're trying to give the heads up as much as you can, as early as you can.
We're not in this for fame or fortune, or we're in this because we care, and we get to have, as you said, that little crystal ball. News is history, but our stuff we can tell the future to a limited point as far as science. As far as science tells us what's happening. So we're fortunate enough to have a skill set that we can see that future, and enough concern that we can hopefully keep you safe.
Thank you for watching Meet the Millers. And if you need that personalized forecast,
I'm always there for you. I could be in the checkout line at birthday party, 2 o'clock Sunday, 312.
Okay. Just follow more content on NBCChicago.com or on the NBC Chicago app.
Look at all the snacks that I stole from the house, Joey.
He starts to get in the car,
so proud of,
like he's gonna sit there and eat a bag of chips.
My carbohydrates.
In a white shirt. Dude's gonna eat a bag of Doritos in a white shirt.
Resist the temptation to go to the vending machine. I'm already thinking cookies.
Yeah.
Stop me. Stop me now. Stop me.
Tag along.